Hi students, today I'm going to show you how to use StatCrunch to get confidence intervals and test hypotheses when you're comparing two proportions. The problem we're going to consider is whether or not men who are over 65 are more likely to have arthritis than women of the same age. We have data that out of 1,014 men, 412 reported having arthritis. In a sample of 1,062 women, 534 reported having arthritis. So success in this case, ironically enough, is having arthritis. We're going to use that when we input information into StatCrunch. So here we are in StatCrunch. To compare those two proportions, we're going to go under Stat, Proportion Stat, and we're going to pick two sample because we have men and women, and we're going to go with the summary. Women are probably more likely to have arthritis than men, so I'm going to enter the information for the women first. In the sample of women, 534 out of 1,062 had arthritis. In the men's sample, we had 412 men with arthritis out of 1,014 men in the sample. Let's do the hypothesis testing first. The proportions are the same for men and women, or they are different. We could, of course, change this to a one-sided test if we wanted to. And we are going to do a compute. And here's our result. The test statistic Z, is 4.41, and StatCrunch tells us that that is very significant. So we are going to reject the null hypothesis that men and women have the same proportion of arthritis, and go with the alternative that the percent having arthritis is not the same, since women were in sample 1, and since the sample difference was positive. We are going to conclude that women, on average, have a higher percentage of women over 65 with arthritis than men. And we're going to put a p less than 0.0001 next to that conclusion. If we want the confidence interval, we'll go under Options and Edit. And let's do a 95% confidence interval. And here's the results. If we convert these to percent, women are 5% to as much as 13.9% more likely to have arthritis than men. And we can state this with 95% confidence.